Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adil Khan. I welcome you to my presentation today on one of the remarkable artists, Stasys Eidrigevičius. Born in Lithuania on July 24th, 1949, Eidrigevičius is more than just a painter. He's a versatile artist who's left an impeccable mark in the world of art. Eidrigevičius' artistic journey begins in the 1960s when he embarks on his studies at the St. Zurich Technical School and later in the Clausen. However, it was his pursuit of painting at the Vilnius Academy of Art that set him on a path to becoming a freelance miniature painter and graphic designer. The 1970s marked a turning point in Eidrigevičius' career as his work started gaining international recognition. His talents and creativity began to transcend borders and captivate art enthusiasts worldwide. But it was during the late 80s when his life took an impeccable turn, a visit to Chicago to see Native American masks, igniting a profound transformation in his artistry. It was as if he had discovered the hidden corners of the human psyche, exploring themes of alienation, fear, and violence. This awakening led him to embark on a captivating journey of creating a series of illustrations for children's books, often centered around enigmatic masks. Eidrigevičius' art tells a story of exploration, introspection, and deep diving into the human condition. His work challenges us to look beyond the surfaces and into the complex depth of our emotions and experiences. Through his unique perspective and artistic expression, he invites us to explore the igniting and sometimes mysterious aspects of our lives. In the late 80s to early 90s, he made Theatres of Mask, a pastel series. The series represents the stage of disclosure. In the 80s, he used various techniques such as oil painting, pastel, watercolor, acrylic, sculpture, drawing, and printmaking. I was truly inspired by his pastel pieces, and I decided to study his work. I tried his technique as I wanted to understand the unique and rich textures of his work. I personally believe his work is portrayed a rather unique image of his character, an image that is perhaps subjective to each individual. I personally interpreted his character as being afraid but lonely. I feel he feared to show his potential to the world. Also, his character's eyes glistened with an innocence that mirrors the purity of his heart. The shadows at the top of his head that become cracked towards the bottom reflect decaying, slowly creeping in. I think the blackness on the right side of his face symbolizing spreading of darkness. This notion of darkness encouraging within the subject can be seen as a powerful metaphor for the internal struggle and complexity that many individuals experience. This is another study that I did, but this one didn't go too well. Eidrigevičius draws inspiration from Salvador Dali, the iconic Spanish artist celebrated for his surrealism. Dali, with his mesmerizing ability to captivate dreams in his painting, has left an impeccable mark on Eidrigevičius' work. In fact, Stasys has expressed his admiration for Dali's masterpiece, The Persistence of Memory, as a source of inspiration. He idolizes Dali's skill in creating images that are not only visually arresting, but also emotionally disturbing. Another influential figure in Eidrigevičius' artistic journey is Kathleen Kollwitz, a renowned German artist. What particularly captivates Stasys is Kollwitz's use of social commentary in her art. He admires her profound abilities to craft images that are both moving and powerful, highlighting the human condition and the societal issues. René Magritte, a master of surrealism, is yet another significant influence on Eidrigevičius' work. He appreciates Magritte's use of humor and irony to explore complex philosophical themes which add a layer of depth to his own creations. In conclusion, some of the media like him and some of the critics find him too dark and disturbing. Stasys Eidrigevičius is not just an artist, he's a storyteller, an explorer of the human soul, an international creative force. Indeed, Stasys Eidrigevičius invites us to confront and reflect upon aspects of ourselves that we may fear sharing with the world. His work serves as a mirror, challenging us to explore the depths of our emotion, fears, and vulnerabilities. Through his thought-provoking pieces, he encourages us to acknowledge and accept the parts of ourselves that we may keep hidden, ultimately fostering a deep connection with our own humanity. Thank you for joining me in this journey into the world of Stasys Eidrigevičius.